You know that feeling. You're driving through a school zone doing the speed limit, being extra careful. And suddenly there's a car practically living in your rearview mirror. Their headlights are burning a hole in your bumper, and you can just feel their impatience. It's infuriating, right? It makes you wonder, what is so important that you need to risk the safety of children to get there a few seconds faster? This happens to me all the time, and it's one of my biggest driving pet peeves. School zones are there for a reason. Little kids can be unpredictable. They might dart out from between parked cars or drop a ball and run into the street to get it without looking. Those few extra miles per hour can be the difference between a close call and a tragedy. The slower speed gives us more time to react, more time to stop. It's just common sense. But let's be honest, sometimes the signs themselves can be a little confusing. Have you ever seen those signs that say when children are present? It sounds simple, but what does it really mean? Does it mean only during school drop-off and pickup times? What about during recess or after-school activities or on a weekend when there's a soccer game happening? I've seen people argue about this. Some drivers seem to think if they don't physically see a child at that exact moment, the speed limit doesn't apply. But a child could appear at any second. It feels like a gray area that some people use as an excuse to speed. I think the best rule of thumb is if the lights are flashing, or if it's during a time when kids could reasonably be around the school, just slow down. It's not a race. Getting to your destination a minute or two later is a small price to pay for a child's safety. When you see that school zone sign, it should be an automatic switch in your brain to go into high alert mode. Look for kids on the sidewalks, check for crossing guards, and ease off the gas. But what about you? What are some of the craziest things you've witnessed in a school zone? Have you ever had to deal with an aggressive tailgater? Or do you find the signage confusing too? I am really curious to hear your experiences and what you think we could do to make these zones safer for everyone. Drop your stories and your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and please drive safe out there, especially around our schools.